Nigeria is definitely a shit show country. I'm even here to upload the video I made, obviously talking about all the propagandas that was erupted against Senator Natasha because she came out of with this sexual harassment thing. So I've just gone on to the news there to realize that they've actually suspended Senator Natasha for 6 months. They freaking suspended her for coming out to say she was harassed. So what they're actually holding her onto is the fact that she did not come to present it in the house the way she was meant to have presented it rather than going onto social media. I'm not I will not fault her for the way she's come out to present it actually because this was not the first time same Senator Akpabio was accused of harassment and nothing was done. So for the fact that he's out here in the public and we know that this man is a freaking old haggard who goes after people's wives allegedly, because yes, like I said, every average Nigerian man do not see anything wrong in sexual harassment. They do not think sexual harassment, they do not think sexual harassment is something that should be dealt with the ways the world and Senator Natasha has gone about it. So I'm just watching that video now of her being suspended. And also she requested to speak, but they did not allow her to talk. So let's listen to that video together. This injustice will not be sustained. Exactly. The pursuit for justice. So as she was speaking, you can forward for that video, they turned off her mic and two men rushed up to her. That's a woman or somebody else's wife. And from the prayers or whatever they were saying, they are expecting her to be suspended, or her suspension starts from the 6th of March, and they're expecting her to write a public apology. I'm going to leave that video here. In fact, let us watch the video together.
Thank you, distinguished colleagues. Let us go into the prayers. Prayer one.
Dear Senate President, may I be given a chance to speak?
Prayer one. Yes. That the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti for 6 months for a total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended, for bringing the presiding officer and the entire Nigerian Senate in general to public opprobrium. Those in support of prayer one say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. I'd put the question. Those in support of prayer one say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. How do you amend a prayer that is unanimous? Prayer two, that for the Senate to consider lifting this suspension or reducing the tenor of the suspension, Senator Natasha Akpoti shall submit a written apology to the Senate before any reconsideration by the Nigerian Senate. Those in support of prayer two say aye. Those against say nay. I don't think, Senator Baribe, as a landlord of the Senate, I don't think they heard what I read. So let me just repeat for clarity that for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenor of the suspension, Senator Natasha Akpoti shall submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate. Those in support of prayer two say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. Nay. Huh? Okay, because I thought I heard 50-50. let me make it 40-60. That for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenor of suspension, Senator Natasha Akpoti shall submit a written apology to the Senate before any reconsideration of this case by the Senate. Those in support of prayer 2 say aye. Those against say nay.
No.
The ayes have it. Prayer 3.
Liberalism.
Prayer 3. That the Senate do suspend Senator Akpoti Oduagan with effect from 6th day of March 2025 from all legislative activities forthwith. Those in support of prayer 3 say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Prayer 4, that her office be locked up for the duration of this suspension, and she should hand over all Senate properties in her possession to the clerk of the National Assembly. Those in support of prayer 4 say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Prayer 5, that for the duration of her suspension, she cannot come or be seen within the vicinity of the National Assembly, including her staff. But this is normal. Those in support of prayer 5 say aye. Those against say nay. Again, the ayes have it. Prayer 6, that our salaries and allowances, including those of our legislative aides, be suspended and withdrawal of all security details for the duration of our suspension.
Nigeria is sinking. Nigeria is sinking. Guys, I'm short of words. I already did a lengthy video about my opinion, so I think that video is going to come after this one. But yeah, anyway, like, subscribe, share, turn on the post notification. Do not hesitate to join my membership, and I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearrange